Good morning, Apple Preschool kids. I get to read you some really fun books today. We're gonna read Polar Bear, what do you hear? Go Away, Big Green Monster. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. And The Incredible Book-Eating Boy. You can read with me if you know the books. So first is Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? By Eric Carle. Polar Bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion snarling and roaring in my ear. Lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo floating in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you, or flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my ear. Zebra, what do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear. Boa constrictor, what do you hear?
That's a snake.
That is a snake. I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. Elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Please don't touch that. Leopard, what do you hear?
That's a cat.
I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Yelp! Can you yelp like a peacock?
Yep.
Yelp, yelp.
Yep.
Peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. Walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. Can you whistle? Okay. Zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children. Ooh, can you see all those children? They're dressed up like the animals. I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, floating like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a snake, oh no, I did that one. Like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. Okay. The next one we're going to read, can you sit down next? Is Go Away, Big Green Monster. This one's kind of scary.
It's not cover your eyes. It's not scary.
The Big Green Monster has 2 big yellow eyes. A long bluish-greenish nose. A big red mouth.
Here, I'll hold it.
No, it's okay. We'll just put it right back up. It's fine. A big red mouth with sharp white teeth. 2 blue squiggly ears.
2 little squiggly ears.
Scraggly purple hair. And a big scary green face. Ooh, he's scary. But you don't scare me, so go away, scraggly purple hair. Go away, 2 squiggly ears.
No.
Is that what it says?
No ears.
Wait.
Go away,
long bluish greenish nose.
Go away,
big green face.
Go away, big red mouth.
Go away, sharp white teeth.
Go away, 2
big yellow eyes. Ooh, go away, eyes. There they go. Go away, big green monster.
Can I say something? And don't come back until I say so.
Oh, that's funny. There it is. Go Away, Big Green Monster by Ed Emberley. I forgot to say who wrote it. Okay.
My mom's cat. I love my white
Okay,
shoes.
don't read it before me because I can't see the words. You can see them, but I have to look. So you wait till I start reading. Pete the cat. I love my white shoes. This is by, I already forgot, James Dean and Eric Litwin.
That's what was on the one. That also.
Okay, can you guys see the pictures?
Yeah.
There we go. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. Now you can sing with me. Oh, oops. I skipped a page. I love my white shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Pink.
Do you think pink? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song.
Everything is cool.
I love my red shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Blue.
Blue! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song.
Awesome.
I love my blue shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. Ew! What color did it turn his shoes? Brown! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were Pete's shoes now?
Again.
Oh, again, sorry. These squares can't be. White! But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song.
Rock and roll.
I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song.
What if you don't have one?
Because it's all good. I love that, Pete the Cat. Have you read Pete the Cat books before? We love Pete the Cat books.
They're our favorite.
Okay, and this is our last book,
I love
The
it.
Incredible Book-Eating Boy. And this is by one of our favorite authors, Oliver Jeffers. He writes some amazing books.
Like the guy that ate a book.
Yeah, the guy that ate a book. Henry loved books. I'm going to just read this one. You listen this time, okay? But not like you and I love books. No, not quite. Henry loved to eat books. It all began quite by mistake one afternoon when he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't sure at first and tried eating a single word just to test. Next, he tried eating a whole sentence and then a whole page. Yes, Henry definitely liked them. By Wednesday, he had eaten a whole book. Look, he's eating the pages out of the book. He's just eating it right up. And by the end of the month, he could eat a whole book in one go. There he goes. He's throwing the book into his mouth. These pictures are a little small, aren't they? It's hard to see.
Yep, preschool kids.
Henry loved eating all sorts of books. Storybooks, dictionaries, atlases, joke books, books of facts, even math books. But red ones were his favorite. And he was going through them at a fierce rate. Oh, there he is. He's at the library, and he's getting all the books he wants to read.
And then he eats them after
He doesn't want to read them. He wants to eat them. But here is the best bit. The more he ate, the smarter he got. It says, A, book goes in. B, information goes to the brain. C, belly gets full. So he was getting smarter when he read his book. He ate a book about goldfish, and then he knew what to feed his fish Ginger. Before long, he could do his father's crossword in the newspaper. And he was even smarter than his teacher. Look, he's up at the chalkboard teaching his teacher how to do math. That's silly, isn't it? Henry loved being smart. He thought that if he kept going, he might even become the smartest person on earth. So he kept eating books, and he kept getting smarter and smarter and smarter. He went from eating books whole to eating them 3 or 4 at a time. Books about anything. Henry wasn't fussy, and he wanted to know it all. Ooh, there he's eating a big book.
He has books under there.
But then things started not going quite so well. In fact, they started going very, very, very wrong. Henry was eating too many books, and too quickly at that. Look, he's in his bed at night having a bad dream. Here's his bad dream. I'm going to eat you! That's a scary dream.
Since he's been eating books,
So here's what happens. He goes bite, chew, 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 gulp, green, green, greener, boke. Uh-oh, Ever, can you sit down? Thank you. He ate too many books that made him throw up. He was beginning to feel ill. But here is the worst bit. Everything he was learning was getting mixed up. 2 + 6 equals elephant. He didn't have time to digest it properly. It became quite embarrassing for him to speak. Suddenly, Henry didn't feel very smart at all. He's at school and everyone knows the answer and they're raising their hand. But Henry doesn't know. He's a little confused. More than one person told him he should stop eating books. His dad says, no more books. The doctor says, your head and belly can't cope. The books say, besides, it means no one else can enjoy them. The library says, you owe a total of, he has to pay for all those books he ate. So Henry gave up eating books and sat sadly for a long time. I need you to sit down.
I will sit.
Can you sit down, please?
Sit down. No!
Okay, can you see it? Okay, now I need you to sit.
No.
Can you take her out? Ever? I need you to sit down or you're going to have to leave.
Ever.
Okay, go to the right. Oh dear. Then after a while, and almost by accident, Henry picked up a half-eaten book from the floor, but instead of putting it in his mouth, Henry opened it up. So he decides he's going to read a book instead of eat it. And he began to read, and it was so good.
Ever, sit down.
Thank you, honey, for sitting down. So he thought didn't taste so good, but it was so fun to read. Henry discovered that he loved to read, and he thought that if he read enough, he still might become the smartest person on earth. It would just take a bit longer. Now Henry reads all the time, although, and then it says, the incredible broccoli eating boy. Look, he's got a big pile of broccoli. Now he eats broccoli instead of books. And it says, although every now and then, look what, did he take a little bite out of this book? There's a bite missing. Henry ate that book just a little bit. There we go. The end. Thank you for reading with us today. I hope you liked the books that we read.